there in the big Y. Like a pretty substantial yard operation, definitely a lot more than I expected. It's not really a big town. And then we got some cool old locomotives and what appears to be some sort of old BN station right over there. So I'm gonna go check that out. So it turns out inside the old Santa Fe depot there's actually a railroad museum. And so I paid the admission fee and I'm gonna check it out for a while. The woman, when I paid, she asked me, "Did you get off a train? An Amtrak train?" And I smiled and said, "No, not an Amtrak." Apparently there would have been a discount had I gotten off an Amtrak, not a freight train. I think she knew anyway. Okay, so this is pretty crazy to think about. But back before modern equipment and modern power tools and everything, the steel components of the railroad were maintained by hand. They had a blacksmith who would go out to the field, to the rail, with his tools in this portable forge that I was pointing at right here. And they would hook up a fan to that, and then he would literally just work the rail or who knows what out in the field. Pretty damn cool. Kind of incredible how much work everything used to be. It's one of those cool old hand cars, Missouri Pacific, like the ones you see in old Disney cartoons or whatever, or Wile E. Coyote. So I was really never into model railroading, but this is really cool. Uh-oh, the cops. Look at that. Foamers and train riders alike will be foaming over this. They've got one of every date nail right here. That's pretty amazing. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, so this is really cool. This is how they used to dispatch trains back in the day. They had this dispatch board, and up here they have all the towns. And down here they have, you know, the main line, your spur tracks, and your siding tracks and everything. And the lights are all your switches and signals as well. So you just go down the line throughout the subdivision, and then you have these corresponding switches down here. And if this were on, I would like turn number 53 switch right here. And then up here, number 53 would light up. And it lets the dispatcher keep track of, you know, what switches are on where, what trains have permission to move where. I don't really know how they do it now, but it seems pretty good for back in the day. Okay, well that was too cool. The Railroad Museum in Temple, Texas comes highly recommended. I would absolutely go in there again. So I bought this new hat, my new Santa Fe hat, to replace the one that blew off my head yesterday. So this is pretty much downtown Temple right here. You can more or less see it all from this one intersection. There's really not a whole lot going on. based off a real estate office. We got a couple of like alright looking restaurants around. A few cheap places to eat, but really not a whole lot going on in Temple. I'm already bored, so I think I'm just going to go buy a beer and sit at the train tracks until my friend gets off work. Well, this mural just about sums it up. Cotton, cows, a train, Texas pride, and like a little bit of Hispanic appropriation. That'll do it for Temple. Now this is what I'm talking about. This looks like a good down-home barbecue right here. Let's go buy a Lone Star and head down to the tracks and see what we're getting into. Hey, wait, but you're working with one species of bird in particular?
And then there's one other. There's a different
Wait,
team.
no, what's the first one?
The black-capped Viera is what I'm doing.
Black-capped Viera?
Vireo is how you say it. I say it wrong, but
okay.
That's because I'm like dyslexic or something.
Yeah.
Vireo.
And wait, what's the other bird?
The golden-cheeked warbler. And some other team does that shit.
Train lines everywhere out here in Texas. This is Copperas Cove, where my friend Ben lives. He's one crazy motherfucker.
The snow on top.
Family dinner.
Family dinner!
Montaña de papas fritas. This is the Burlington Northern Santa Fe main line here at Copperas Cove. And this is the line running between Sweetwater and Temple, where I would have been 2 nights ago, or night before last. I was probably through here about midnight. Kind of fun.
As it happens, so I'm gonna take these.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
Think popcorn burns? Popcorn burns?
Doesn't look like it should be able to fly.
Alright, well, my friend Benny here is driving me back to Temple. I'm gonna get on a train again, keep moving, go down to Houston from here, and then figure it out from there. Probably to New Orleans and Memphis maybe, or something like that, but we're getting out of Copperas Cove, Texas today. Last night was pretty wild. Okay, well we're back here at the tracks in Temple, Texas. I'm about to get back on a train here this afternoon and go down to Houston to keep going east. It's a great spot for watching though. Got this UP line out here. I'm pretty sure this is the one that runs through Waco and up to Dallas and maybe through Taylor, I don't know truthfully. And then we got the BN line here, and this is where most of the action seems to be coming through.
Like the same train.
And he's over here chasing down an ice cream truck. There he goes. What I would do for a Klondike. He's a man of priorities. Ben. Well, Benny boy is heading back to Copperas Cove. We've been here for like 5 hours, and I'm still waiting on a southbound intermodal. The third northbound in a row is about to come by, so it really can't be long. Alright, well, I am still here in Temple. It's been too long. Well, I just want to point out here that Steel Reserve has really gone above and beyond this time with their newest line of plastic screw top 40 ounces. And that's right, no, it is not a 40 ounce. It's a 42 ounce. They've really gone and done us all a favor. Those extra 2 ounces, I think. Or maybe not. Malt liquor. Yum. Okay, well, this is pretty suspicious right here. You probably can't tell, but a cop car just pulled up right in front of the yard depot. I can't tell if that's local police or BNSF police, but either way, somebody around here is aware of me. I'll be fine, but it's gonna make some pain in the ass. Well, I got my handy dandy baby binos right here, and I just went over there and scoped them out. It appears to be local law enforcement, which is good. The railroad police are, in fact, federal special agents, and they have jurisdiction everywhere. So I'd really rather be dealing with a local cop than a railroad cop. I don't know, it looks like he's inside getting the information down from whoever saw me somewhere around here. Up on the bridge, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, and then I think he's probably gonna drive the road here and look for me for a little while. And leave. Local police never really do a whole lot. Sometimes they're kind of overzealous and they really look hard for you, but most of the time they've got better things to be doing, I think, than looking for some guy trying to get a ride. It's pretty innocuous what I'm doing out here. Victimless crime, but anyway, people don't like it. Alright, well, that cop finally left. So I really don't have to worry about, like, going to get my train now. So, this little plant right here, well, actually everywhere around here, had no leaves on it when I got off the train here about almost a week ago, or 5 days ago. And now, after 80-degree weather and a real good drenching of rain, it has very quickly put on leaves. And I am realizing that it is poison ivy, which I have been walking through pretty much the whole time I've been here. My friend kind of told me it was here, and I didn't really think about it. But now that I'm seeing the leaves, it's very obvious that it's, well, I'm fucked. Alright, it's about 9 p.m. now. My train just aired up, and very shortly I will be leaving the hill country of central Texas, heading for the piney woods and bayou country of southeastern Texas and Louisiana. Here we go! Adios, Temple! made it to Houston. I am about 10 miles south of downtown, kind of near a Berber area called Pearland. And right up here where I just pointed, the train just went there. That's the BNSF intermodal yard up there. I don't really have any business there. I'm trying to get on Union Pacific from here and go to New Orleans or, you know, just further east and north. But I have a long commute, probably on multiple different buses before I'm at any of the Union Pacific yards. So I'm going to get started while it's early and still pretty cool out. I don't want to be sweating my ass off walking around out here later. But that's the plan. Over. Well, I just want to point out that it's actually really pleasant here in Pearland, Texas. Barely outside of downtown, like 10 miles south of downtown Houston. And yet there are these beautiful, sprawling rural type of properties. Everybody owns horses. And the weather is amazing, and it's green. It seems like a beautiful place to live. Oh my God, I think I finally made it. It was a 4.8 mile walk from where I got off the train to the nearest bus. I've been walking for 2.5 hours, and there are no shoulders here in Pearland. I've kind of just been like side hilling it through the ditch for most of it. It's been a pretty shitty walk, but I get on the bus, and then I can take this bus to within a couple miles of where I need to be, and then probably just walk again, but I'll figure that out. Oh, hell yes. This is one of the best things about coming down here to the south. You find these at every convenience store. And you always got to get the spicy. Oh my God. That's so awful. Can't believe we used to drink that.